So I don't know how many of you know this or are experiencing it, but right now my home state of Colorado looks like this. What's even more terrifying than my state being ablaze is the fact that this picture, that one right there, that was taken less than 50 miles away from where I live. The likelihood of our being evacuated is very small, especially now. They've been kind of containing the fires better, but while I did think I might have to be evacuated, I started thinking about what kind of stuff I would bring with me if I had to, you know, like the bare minimum, the things that I would just grab and stuff into my bag. So these are the things that I would take with me in case of evacuation if my entire state goes up in flames. So let's get the boring stuff out of the way first. Wallet with my IDs and credit cards and stuff like that, and passport. 3 t-shirts. 2 of my work shirts with staff on the back. On the front they say my city's name, so in case I was a refugee it would be easy for them to know where I came from. And also, who knows, maybe I would have had to go into work at some point. And the 3rd t-shirt I would bring is obviously my Giraffe Love shirt, DFTBA, because I would need something happy if I was evacuated and a refugee. As for pants, we have the Caprice jeans that I'm wearing right now, a pair of regular jeans, a pair of athletic shorts to sleep in or to go to work in, whatever, and my favorite pair of sweatpants to sleep in or whatever. As for the remainder of my clothing, underwear and socks, and my old basketball sweatshirt from 7th or 8th grade, I don't remember. Next we have my laptop, my cell phone, my video camera, obviously. For toiletries, we've got hairpins and hair ties, deodorant, foundation. It's actually SPF 20, so that's actually useful. My mascara, that's the only other makeup thing I would bring, just foundation and mascara, because this is waterproof, so rain, shine, or fire, it will stay on. I'm allowed a little vanity, I think. I'm allowed a little bit. And okay, this one is cool. So this is my toothbrush. I got it from my dentist a while back. It is the coolest thing I have ever seen. So first you have toothbrush. It's a travel toothbrush, which is obviously convenient in an evacuation situation. But what's even cooler than that part is this. That inserts into the bottom. That's the toothpaste. Isn't that cool? Toothpaste, toothbrush, all in one. My most recent Moleskine, all of my pens and pencils, 1 set of headphones, you never know. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned it, but the chargers are kind of inherent. Like phone charger, video camera charger, computer charger, obviously. I would also bring all of our, and by our I mean my mom and my brother and I's, checkbooks and stuff. Finally, other than, you know, my shoes and stuff, which again is obvious, is the book that I'm reading right now, Carrie Fisher, Wishful Drinking. Carrie Fisher is the woman who played Princess Leia in Star Wars, and the reason I would bring this along is because it's probably going to be my prose piece for next year, for next speech season, and I would want to be productive while I was evacuated. So this would give me something to do, and it would help prepare me for next year. So once I'd stuffed all that into a duffel bag, I would load my dog and her leash into my mom's Subaru and GTFO. So that is actually surprisingly less than I would have expected. Like, when you think of if your house is on fire or you have to like leave because of a nuclear bomb or whatever, like the things that you think you would bring from your house are way different from the stuff that you find yourself actually needing. You know, I could bring all sorts of stuff more. I could bring, you know, my iPad and my iPod and like little trinkets from around my room and pictures. But when it comes down to it, if I actually had to evacuate, I wouldn't need any of those things. And that's really interesting. So here's your comment question. And I don't care if you don't usually post comments, I want to hear this. What would you actually bring in case of evacuation? Like if your neighborhood or city or state or country or whatever is being evacuated, what are the things that you would absolutely need to bring? I'm curious to know. That's all from me this week. Most likely I will not be evacuated, but the fact that it was that close of a call kind of made me nervous. This is actually what it looks like from my house. I don't know if you can see it. It's not great contrast right now because the sun's sort of going down, but there's definitely smoke coming up over the mountains that is obviously from the fire. So that was scary. But overall, I'm safe. I'm, you know, doing well. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.